Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome to LONESTAR, a game where we play as a bounty hunter in space, and we fly about in our spaceship to try to catch the bad guys. We choose our ship and pick all the upgrades to make it faster or stronger or tougher or whatever. We can pick our pilot, we engage in big dramatic spaceship battles, and we also get to take breaks. That's in the game, which I do quite like. If we do well, we're just sent away on a holiday to go and chill out for a bit and events can happen to us. That's quite fun. I think that's really good. More games need to do that. More games need to send us away to a space beach for a space vacation. That's a good idea. And I can confirm that the game has absolutely nothing to do with LONESTAR from Spaceballs. Ask your parents, kids. So do you know what? Here we go. Let's dive in, shall we? Let's go and play some LONESTAR and do a little bit of intergalactic bounty hunting. Okie doke, here we go. And the first thing that we have to do is complete a Bounty Hunter Association delegation form. Because of course, even in the future in space, there is still paperwork to complete. Wonderful. Dear Bounty Hunter, you are about to embark on a journey of bounty hunting. To enjoy the premium services of the Bounty Hunter Association, please enter your basic information. And piece of basic information number 1, choosing our spaceship. But yes, because we haven't played the game before, we haven't unlocked that ship there or that ship there, so we have to pick that one there, which is the Shielder. Okay, so it's got 24 hit points, and the feature of this ship is that it starts with 4 shield that can absorb damage during battles. Okay, unit unlock 61 out of 85, treasure unlock 0 out of 172. Okay, I don't know what that means right now, but we will find out as we play. Okay, so, oh, there's our spaceship. Oh, that's very exciting. Okay, what have we got going on? Because there's quite a lot of things. So, okay, at the back, engines. That's okay. I get that. I know what they are. That there is a gentle tap device. Okay, so that only works if you go up and just tap it very gently. Yeah, a massive whack on it does nothing. A gentle tap, it generates 1 energy of +1 point. Okay, not quite sure what that does right now, but okay. That's a basic core. That is also a basic core, and that is a pair core. Okay, again, out of context, because we haven't played the game yet, this doesn't really mean too much, but okay, hopefully the game will explain what's going on. There's our ship. Okay, so now we've got our pilot, who is Instructor Zero, who is a human, and they've got an inherent talent of tenacity, gain 10 maximum hit points and 1 maximum fuel. And then over here, that's kind of it, is it? Right, okay, so that we're sort of done. That's our ship, that's our pilot for now. Entry complete. Please confirm that your information is accurate. The Bounty Hunter Association wishes you all the best and return as a legendary hunter. Okay, let's hope so. Right, so we shall embark on our journey. And there we are, there's our ship. Oh, okay, we're going incredibly quickly. Oh, we've done like a warp jump or something. A new bounty hunter here. Welcome. Here's a quick tutorial from the Bounty Hunter Association. Let me see. There's a criminal nearby. Go catch him for your first reward. Okay, right. Let's go and catch the bad guy. Absolutely. Are you ready for your first battle, newcomer? Don't worry. I'll guide you. Okay, thank you, Zero. So, this is the target then, is it? Okay, so they're wanted. So their spaceship is a plunderer. So that's their type of ship. The criminal is Grey Stripe, and the danger level is henchman. I don't know if that's good or bad, though. I'm not quite sure. Grey Stripe, after a high-risk investment in an interstellar venture capital association, ended up with nothing and eventually took a daring risk to join the Hyena Gang as a space pirate. Okay, right, so we are fighting a space pirate, and our reward is unit selection, fuel, and star coins. Or not just money. It's not just, I don't know, credits or something. We get star coins. Oh, that's very exciting. So yes, we've got 34 hit points, I think boosted by Instructor Zero. We've got 4 fuel, 4 shield, and 12 lovely, lovely star coins. Okay, right, this is very good. And then over here, what's that? A bounty hunter's career consists of 3 stages. Oh, okay, right, we're quite early on in that stage then. And there you go, look. Right, so we are fighting a henchman. So, right, nice and easy, nice straightforward battle. Okay, right, let's begin the battle. How do we do this? I have no idea. Oh, hello there. The enemy's turn? Oh, they've gone first already. Oh, okay. Right. I thought maybe you might be helping us here, Instructor Zero. Can you do some, instructing possibly? Okay, the game time is ticking, but does that matter? Does that matter at all? Right, okay, it looks like the instructor has taken the day off or something. I don't know, maybe she's nipped the loo or something while the battle is happening, and it's, she's been caught a bit short. So she's not quite ready to tell us how this works. So, let's try and work it out, shall we? The enemy over here have got some shooty gun type things, and they've got glowing kind of ball things in front of them, ready to fire at us. And we've got a 4, a 2, and a 4. Okay. And then down the bottom here, we've got 2, 2, 3, and 4. Right. Okay, they've only got 19 hit points. And we've got 34 plus 4 shield as well. So effectively 38 hit points, really, I think. Okay, I'm going to click this 4. I'm going to click that. And... okay. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Right, I see. I see. So if we choose this... if we put our sort of strength 4 attack, I think that is, just here, it's going to go in that direction, and then it's going to be stronger than their one. So do we blat out their attack, and then kind of our attack reaches their ship and causes them damage? So that means we could cause them 2 points of damage. But if we do that, that negates the damage they've caused to us. Okay. Right, I see. Okay, so hang on. So 4, 8... that's 10 points of damage. So 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But can we put multiple... can we stack multiple things on a little sort of, I don't know, weapon point or something? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's put a 4 just there to negate that damage. Okay. We've got blue swirlies. They've got red swirlies. Okay. If we put 3 just here, look. So that will cause them some damage. And if we put a 2 just here... that's going to negate a bit of their damage. Can we put another... yes. We can put another one on. Okay. So if we put that in the middle and just try and cause a lot of damage, is this good? I don't know if this is the right thing to do. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to hope that sort of works. Oh, I see. I see. Now you're telling us how it works. Strength. The 3 lanes with numbers in the middle represent your strength, outcome, enemy strength. Okay, so... our strength, outcome, enemy strength. The outcome is the absolute difference between the strength of both sides, representing the damage you're about to deal or receive. Okay, so yes, it's kind of as we thought. The top thing kind of has negated itself out. So yeah, it's kind of the weapon's going to meet in the middle and just kind of cancel each other. In this middle bit here, we're causing them 3 points of damage, but on this bottom sort of row here, they're going to cause us 2 points of damage. Okay, yep, that's sort of okay. How do we move on to the next thing? Oh, end turn. Okay, right. So if we press this, we can see they're going to lose 3 sort of hit points, ship, integrity, whatever, and we're going to lose a couple of points of shields, which is okay. I can cope with that. Right, there you go. Ooh, that's very dramatic. Oh, there's lasers and everything. Okay, very good. Right, the enemy go first again, do they? Unit and energy. The attack unit will convert energy points into strength in the same lane. The support unit provides various supportive effects. You can differentiate between the 2 types based on the icon colour in the upper right corner of the unit. Okay, so that is a support unit. That's an attack unit. Okay, try the orange energy. You can only load energy whose colour outgrades that of the slot. What? Orange, blue, white. Once loaded, the energy cannot be removed. What does that mean? What do you mean whose colour outgrades that of the slot? So it can't... oh, you can't... if there was a 4, we couldn't put the 2 in because it wouldn't work. It hasn't sort of outgraded the enemy's 4. Okay, so we can't use that then. You can only load energy whose colour outgrades that of the slot. Oh, hang on. Do we put it... can we put it into here? Can we put it into there? On load, generate 1 energy of 1 point. So if we pop that into there, because it's a support module thing, does that mean it's going to go up to 3? Yes, I think it does. Okay, right. I see. Right, okay. Can we do that again? Can we do that again to get a 4 out of it? Because there's another blue thing at the bottom. Can we do that? No. Okay. Energy colour level too low. Okay, right. But I think if we do this, we're just going to kind of negate all the things now, look. It's just going to be an even battle in the middle. Okay, so the lasers kind of just fizzle out in the middle and there's a big explosion. Okay. Ooh, they've moved a bit. You can consume 1 fuel to move your ship upward or downward. 1 chance per turn. After each battle, a certain amount of fuel will be restored. Experienced bounty hunters will use movement to avoid enemies' strong lanes. Okay, select the direction to move. Oh, they've got a 9. Ah, that thing is now on a 9. Okay, so we want to move out of the way of that 9. We want to kind of shuffle, you know, I mean, it's not a very spacey term, but move upwards. Here we go. Engage the spaceship moving controls. The spaceship, move upwards. You never heard Picard saying that, did you? Quickly, helm upwards a bit. Okay, so we shall shufty our spaceship in that direction. So now these 2 are going to miss us. So it's only that one that we need to worry about. So actually, we could put that there, look, and that will then cause them a point of damage. And these 2 attacks here are going to miss. And there's no point firing these because they're just going to fly off into space. I think they're not doing anything. So yeah, okay, right, do that. And there we go. That got through, cause them a point of damage. Okie dokie, this is good. Right, enemy's turn. They've moved up there. Oh, but now we've got many exciting things. We've got a 5. We've got a 5. I mean, is it worth moving up to be level with them? And we could just negate their attacks with a few of these and then just batter them with the rest of the stuff we've got. Yeah, what were the orange and blues again? Yeah, hang on. We could put that in, look. So that's going to get that up to a 3. And then can we do that? A 3 up to a 4. Okay, right. And if we move upwards, like so, can we now... We can just annihilate them, I think. So if we put a 5 there, that counters their 4. If we put a 4 here, that counters their 3. And now everything else is just pure damage, is it not? So put a 4 there, and a 3 in there, and a 2 in there. No empty slots for loading energy. Oh, there's only 1 slot on the basic cores. And the pair core has got 2 because it works in pairs. Okay, still, that's quite a lot of damage. Okay, so you guys are going to get hurt a little bit there. Boom! That was 9 points of damage. Very nice. Okay, so we reset into the middle, and they're just firing directly at us. Okay, so if we... Can we put that into there? Can we do that? That's going to top that up to 6. And then can we put that in? Yes. Okay. Got a 6 and a 5. Okay, put the 6 and the 5 in the middle. So that's going to kill them as a little sort of sad face. And then we'll put that at the top and that at the bottom just to negate any damage they might cause to us. Okay, right, there we go. Laser blast and victory. Okay, right. So, yes, we do have to cope with numbers, but I think we should be okay. And 0 says, well done, go and claim your reward. Okay, right, we'll have star coins, thank you, lovely, up to 15. We'll have a unit of fuel, back up to 3, and choose 1 unit. Okay, oh, it's a ship thingy, okay. A high energy cube. On load, generate 1 orange 3-point energy, or a pure white core. When loaded with white energy, gain 2 strength. The only thing is, do we have to replace existing things to get different weapons? Like, can we put a weapon here? Or does that shoot into the back of this weapon? I don't quite know how that works. We could do that, look. We could use that, and it can just generate a 3-point blob of energy for us. So yeah, we'll pick that, thank you. New unit. Obtain units need to be equipped on your ship to be brought to the next battle. The total weight to equip units cannot exceed the ship's weight limit. Click or drag units to equip them onto your ship. Okay, down here. Right. Okay, so because it's a support thing, we'll just pop it at the back, look. There we go. And now we get some time off. I love this idea. This is brilliant. At least we've got a little palm tree. Oh, yes. We can sit under a palm tree on a space beach, drinking space pina colada. It's going to be amazing. After work, you can enjoy the vacation days offered by the association. Vacation planets are marked with the different types of events you'll encounter and the days required. Usually longer vacation events tend to be more valuable. Okay, but this time round, I think they're all just 2 days. So that's a mystery. That gets us a ship item thingamajig, and that gets us some money. Okay, we've already got a new ship sort of block module thingy. Let's go for a bit of cash. What's that in space? Is that... hang on a minute. Oh, now I need to wait for it to come back on this side. That looked like a cat or a dog in a spacesuit. Hang on. I don't know where it is. It's behind our sort of, our little sort of vacation grid thing. Is it coming out the other side? Is it gone forever? There it is. It's a dog. Okay. There's a dog in space. Can we rescue the dog? Do we click on the dog? Why is there a dog in space? Okay. I don't quite know why there is a dog in space. Okay, right. Let's go down here, shall we? Right. A small ship repair workshop. Hang on, aren't we supposed to be on holiday? You arrive at a small ship repair workshop owned by the Bounty Hunter Association. However, there's only an old engineer named Hannibal working here, which is strange. According to the association's regulations, even a small facility should have at least 4 staff members. You can get your ship repaired or obtain supplies here for free, just like in other association facilities. However, the old man is slow in movement, and he seems to expect you to help him out here. Okay, so we could restore 9 hit points, but we don't need to. We could get 2 fuel, but that's wasting 1 fuel. Or we could help out and pick up 6 money. Well, let's do that. Let's gain 6 star coins, please. You assist the old man in fixing the other merchant ships. He's delighted and gives you all the repair fees. Oh, that's quite good. He insists on having dinner together with you. The table is filled with meat dishes. And the word meat and the word dishes are wibbling from side to side, implying that they are suspicious. Okay, have we just eaten, people? What's going on? There's another person loose in space. Maybe they're going after the dog. I don't know. Right. Okay, so possibly we've just eaten people. There's the dog. Eaten people. Or maybe, who knows what kind of creatures? I don't know, space penguins or something. I don't know. Okay, filled with delicious meat dishes, many of which you've never seen before. Nonetheless, they're all incredibly delicious. Okay, I feel slightly uneasy about that, but okay. And 2 days unknown, 2 days unknown. We can't get to them, though. Oh, we haven't got any days left. Okay, right. End vacation. Okay, and now there's another person to go and catch. Okie dokie. Now, how do we change the pilot? How do we change our pilot? Maybe at some point we get to pick a different pilot. Not there's anything wrong with you, Instructor Zero. I like you because you give us more hit points. But yeah, maybe it's changing around a little bit. It'd be quite exciting. So, we are now facing off against the Great Wall Spaceship, being piloted by Old Chen. As long as my spaceship is big enough, it can always hit the enemy. Old Chen loves to boast about his Great Wall after a few drinks, but maintaining such a large spaceship left him heavily in debt. Okay, so he's turned to crime to maintain his ship. Okay, let's go and have a fight. Surrender before the Great Wall. You have nowhere to escape. Oh, they've got 5 lanes. Enemy ships have durability. Winning a showdown in each lane will reduce their durability by 1 point. When enemy durability reaches 0, they cannot take action next turn. Reducing enemies' durability to 0 is a common strategy for bounty hunters to claim victory. Okay, right, so winning a showdown in each lane reduces their durability by 1 point. Okay, so at the minute, they've got a durability of 4. But if we could win on, say, this lane, this lane, this lane, and this lane, and hang on, those lanes are going to miss because we're only sort of 3 wide. So that lane there and that lane there are irrelevant. They're not doing anything. So if we could win on these 3, we could knock that durability down quite a bit. Okay. So how do we do this then? We've got 4 slots that we can use for combat. We can put that into there. Hang on, but if we put that into on load, generate 1 orange 3-point energy. So if we put an orange into there, it'll fit into that orange slot. So go like that. Okay. Oh, hang on, I've just put the... Oh. Right, okay. That remains in there, though. Okay, can we edit undo? I don't think we can undo that, can we? No, never mind. Okay, so we've kind of done ourselves out of a point of energy there. I thought that came back, but no, we've loaded a 4 in and we got a 3 out. It's a bad deal, but never mind. And then we can put... we could put the 3 into there. Oh, hang on. Right, we can put the 3 back into there to turn it into a 4. And then we could put the 2 into here to turn it into a 3. Okay, so it's not a complete loss. And then, yes, we've got 4 things. So how are we going to do this? So I think that can go across the top. So we'll win on that lane. Then we've got a victory on this lane of 1. And this lane here, we can... Oh, no, that's... Hang on. No. Take... How do we take them out? I don't think we can take them out once they're in. Bother. Okay, do you know what? We're going to take a point of damage, but we are going to cause them some damage. Okay, right, here we go. So zappity zap, and they're down to 2 durability. And our shield got a bit of a knock there, but that's okay. Oh, 5s across the board. Okay, that's quite tough, isn't it? How about then we put... we could move out of the way. We could dodge down. Yeah, let's use 1 point of fuel. We've got 3 points. So let's dodge out the way like that. There you go. Come on, this universe is 2D. Where do you want to go? I always got like little sort of meta references. That's quite fun. And if we put that into... hang on. On load, generate 1 orange 3-point energy. But I don't think that can go into there, can it? Can it go into... Yes, I think we can trade the 1 for the 3. Okay, do that. Yes. Okay, that's a better use. Right, there we go. We've done that correctly. And then we can't put... hang on. We could put that into there to up that to 4. Okay. So, we'll put a 5 there to negate that. So that's not going to cause any problems. Down here, we'll put a 4 to cause them 3. And here, we're going to take a bit of a hit. But that's okay. Right. There we go. Zappity zap. Okay. Can I just point out that we are doing numbers? Yeah, this is like active, ongoing maths with Penge. And yeah, I realise we're only adding numbers up to 5, but sometimes I can find that quite troublesome. Okay, so we could... Yes, okay, so if we put that into there, that's going to produce a 3. And then if we take the 5 out and put that into there, that generates a 6. And if we put that into there, that generates a 4. Okay, so we've upped our numbers using our sort of gear at the back here, which is good. So I think if we do this right, we can cause them quite a bit of damage and get their durability down. So I think, yeah, the 4 can negate the thing at the top, and then we'll have a 3 here and a 6 here. So they're going to take 4 damage, and they're going to be paralyzed next time. Okay, let's see what happens with that. And so, boom, their durability is broken, and they're now paralyzed. Okay, right. Durability reaches 0, paralyze. During the showdown, each victory of a lane will reduce the enemy's durability by 1. And then, yeah, they can't take any action. So they're not doing anything. They've got, like, sort of sparks coming off them. I don't know why we don't have that. Do we not have durability? I'm not quite sure. Okay, this is... Okay, put the 1 into there to turn that into an orange energy. And then put the orange into there to up that to 4. I mean, they've only got 4 left. And we... Okay, right, they're going to be dead. They're going to be blown to pieces very soon. Okay, I apologise for breaking the Great Wall, but I've just blown it up a little bit. And it's sort of disintegrated. But there we go. A glorious victory. We shall take the coins. We'll take the point of fuel. And we get to pick another unit. Okay. Consecution. An attack unit. When loaded with the last energy in hand, generate 1 energy. Or weak energy source. Activate something. 1. Generate 1 white 1-point energy. When cooldown is ready, click on the unit to trigger. Oh, it just generates a free piece of energy. Oh, okay. That's a bit undramatic. What does that one do, though? That's an attack. When loaded with the last energy in hand, it generates 1 energy. So you want to put that in at the end. You want to put that in, so you load that up with energy last, and it generates 1 more energy. Okay, but can we put that on? Like, can we put that on the ship? I don't know how this is going to work. Yes, attack unit. But if we put it just here, does that mean that one, it can't fire because that's in the way? Or does it just combine across the sort of the row there? I don't know. We're going to put it at the top just there and see what happens. Okay, we've got 4 vacation days. Oh, that's very exciting. Treasure? Oh yeah, let's go and look for some treasure. Yes, please. A glowing item floats among a bunch of meteorites. It seems to be a cosmic treasure. What will you do next? Okay, we could go on an adventure, take 2 damage, and have a 20% chance to find 1 treasure. But on failure, we get an extra 10% chance, assuming sort of next time. Joe, we'll do that. Let's go on a wild adventure. And, okay, a meteorite shard hurtles toward you from the side. Your ship experiences some shaking with wobbly text. I like that. You narrowly miss a cosmic treasure, but one piece of meteorite shards is missing. What will you do next? Oh, I see. I see. So each time we try, our chance goes up, but we're taking damage. Okay, 30% chance. Let's give it a go, shall we? Okay. After enduring difficulties, you finally obtain the hard-earned treasure. Hopefully, rock record is what you are looking for. Okay, we are gaining rock record. Oh, a literal... Oh, I thought it was like a rock, like a piece of stone. Like, yeah, a log of stone, but no. We've gone all sort of, Star-Lord Guardians type thing. We're playing sort of rock music. Obtain treasures of permanent effects in this run. Collect as many treasures as possible. And then, yes, you can combine them, and that's going to be a good thing. Okay, what does it do? At the end of the showdown, if you reduce the enemy's durability by 3 or more this turn, generate 1 energy. Oh, okay. Okay, that's quite handy then. Okie doke. And then we've got 2 days left. Do we go for an unknown, or do we go and get some star coins? We've got 24 star coins. I think let's nip down to unknown. Into the unknown. Dismantle spaceship. In the universe, you come across a ship with almost no armor, drifting aimlessly in space as its pilot has lost control of it. Okay, so we could repair it, taking 4 damage. We gain 1 rare unit. We could lose 4 star coins and gain 1 common treasure, or we could just leave. Okay, so far, he says, now tempting fate entirely, but so far we've sort of been okay in the fighty bits. So maybe let's gain 1 rare unit. That might be really good. We shall do that, but now we're down to 26 out of 34 hit points. You use your ship's armour to help the unfortunate pilot repair his ship. As a token of gratitude, he gives you his most precious high-pressure diverter and tells you a chilling story about how someone from the Undeptus Mechanian arms himself with his ship's armour and eventually becomes immobilised. Okay, the Undeptus Mechanian. Okay, I don't know what that is, but okay, there's story going on. Backstory, lore, history, I quite like that. Right, so we are going to gain a high-pressure diverter. Direction. Oh no, it's got a directional thing. Directional effect includes adjacent, front, behind, upper and lower. The effect is 1 square adjacent to itself. Okay, right, so that is how that works. Okay, so this presumably affects something behind. Okay, so overclock. Triggers when the point of one single enemy reaches the threshold. Press to enter the detailed tutorial of overclock. So we can overclock a weapon, can we? Could we say overclock... can we overclock the pair core? How does that work? Apply 8 strength to the attack unit behind. Triggers when point of one single energy is loaded, reaches the threshold. So if we put 1 energy into, say, hang on, if we put that like that and that just there, is that a stupid idea? The ship's current weight... Oh, we can't fit it. Okay, take that thing out then and put that thing in. Okay, like that. And then just to make it balanced, can we move that over a bit? Just so it's nice and sort of symmetrical. So yeah, is that going to work now? So if we put 1 point of energy into this, when it overclocks, that thing will then have 8 strength added to it. Oh, that's quite good, isn't it? That seems like a good thing. Okay, right. End our little vacation. Energy resource. The energy generated during battle contains 2 types of energy resource. Point energy, 1 to 9, and colour energy, white, blue and orange. Okay. Yes, I think we knew that, didn't we? Oh, hang on. Now we've got a thing down here. Well, what do we do with this? During battle, 3 energy is generated each turn, with an additional 1 in the first turn. You can hold up to 10 energy in your hand. Okay, right, we'll come back to that in a second because I'm not quite sure why it's showing us that. But okie doke, right, so there's energy of different types, gotcha. Right, okay, next up we are facing off against Hans the Criminal, who is piloting Turbo the spaceship, and the danger level is elite. Okay, that could be quite tricky. That is, yes. Oh, hang on. I see. Right, work our way through. So 2 henchmen, an elite person, and then a boss. Okay, so we know the boss is going to be Ryoma, is it? Yes, Ryoma in the Moon Shadow. But right now, we need to defeat Hans in the Turbo. Get hit, then accelerate. Even the reckless world of speed racing, Hans is a well-known daredevil. His spaceship Turbo is designed based on this concept. Okay, so is that going to move around a lot, possibly? Is that going to be sort of flying about a bit more than the other ones? Who knows? Let's find out. Let's start the battle and give it a go. Okay. Right, I think by the look of it, we start at a bit of a disadvantage. Hang on, let's read this first. So energy generation. At the start of each turn, 3 energy will be generated with an extra 1 energy in the first turn. At the end of each turn, your energy will be retained and the max number of energy in your hand shall not exceed 10. Oh, I see. So if we don't spend any, then it doesn't get wasted. It just stays in our hand. Right, I see. The shield will take damage first and fully recover after each battle. Make good use of the shield to mitigate damage effectively. Okay, so our shield is back up, but effectively we've got 26 hit points and 4 shield points. So we're on 30 damage we can take. He's got 32, although we do have the advantage of being able to break his durability. And he's only got a durability of 1. So if we took down one of the lanes, he's going to be in a problem. He's going to have a bit of an issue. So, okay. So I think then, hang on. Right. This high pressure converter thing. What goes into, it's blue. Blue energy goes into this. So we could put 4 into this. Triggers when point of 1 single energy loaded reaches the threshold. Okay, I don't know what that means. Is the threshold 5? Overclock is equal to or greater than 5, possibly. Okay, right. So if we put that, the 4 into there, that's then going to become a 5. If we then load that into there, yes. Okay, that's already generating 8 damage. And it's not even got a thing into it. Okay, so already next turn he's going to be paralyzed. And then it's a case of kind of mitigating against the damage here. So if we... what does that do? That generates 1 3-point orange. Okay, so if we put that into there, get rid of the 1, turn it into a 3, put that into there to top that up to a 4, that's okay. So we can't afford to take 12 damage, I don't think. So if we put... hang on. If we just cause loads of damage in that middle lane, is that sensible? Is that a good idea? Just to really cause a lot of damage. And next turn, he can't do anything. So we can just cause more damage again. So maybe we just go for it. Just proper go all out on this first attack. So if we say, okay, 5 on the top. So that's going to cause us 1 point of damage. 4 on the bottom just here. So that causes 2. And then we've got 3 here. So it's going to cause 5 points of damage to them. Okay. And they're going to be paralyzed. Okay, yeah, do that, please. So, boom! Oh, that was very dramatic. My blood is boiling, says Hans. Okay. Right you are. Okay, they can't do anything. And now we've got 2, 4, and 2. But effectively, this is just free damage to them, isn't it? Our shield has taken a bit of a beating, though. Okay, so if we put the 2 into here, that turns it into an orange 3. Then we can put the orange 3 into there, turn it into orange 4. Put the blue 4 into there to turn it into a blue 5. We could then put the blue 5 into here to switch on the pair core there to make it 8. And then we could just go like that, look. Just load it up. So 14 damage is going to be caused by this middle thing with our high pressure diverter. That thing is very jazzy. Okay, there we go. Much damage caused, but now they're going to be back on us again. Okay, so we've got to be a little bit wary. Ooh, okay, right. We're going to be in trouble. I think possibly we need to move out of the way. Okay, how about we dodge this way a little bit? There we go. So use a point of fuel to sort of negate that 8-point attack there. So now we're just down to, 13 points of damage, one of which is absorbed by the shield. But we're still going to be down to not very much at all. It's going to be quite painful. Okay, we could immediately put the 5 into there, like that to cancel out their 8. So that's overcharged our pair core. And then we've got 1 could go into there to... Hang on. Is that a blue? No, okay, no, we can't do that. So I think, yes, if we put that into... Hang on, can we do that? Is a grey anything? We can put anything into a grey, is that right? Okay, so generate a 3-point energy thing, and then put that into there, turn it into 4. Okay, so put that in there, so we take 1 point of damage, and then add that just there, so that causes 3. And they're going to be paralysed again because their ship is a bit fragile. Okay, right, do that. So they've missed their top attack, they hit us, but we hit them. Turn pain into strength, they just said. Okay, we're back level again. 2, 4, 1. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we can't activate the high pressure diverter thing, which is a little bit of a shame. Because I think it needs, blue. It needs 5 blue, and we can't get that up to 5. So, instead of that, let's gentle tap that, and what can we do with that? Create an orange 3, and gentle tap that. 5, 6, 5, hang on, that's 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we can take them out. I think we can destroy them. Just do a nice liberal, there you go, look, splendid, minus 10, and boom, there we go. They've been disintegrated. Right, that actually looked vaguely competent. Go us. We'll take the star coins. We'll take the fuel. We shall... Oh, ship weight limit +1. Oh, that's quite handy. Right, we can put that back in maybe, because that's got a weight of 1. So that's another weapon. We'll fit that at the top. So we've got like a dragony attack thing. And then choose a treasure. Oh, okay. Radiating particles. At the end of the showdown, change the energy with the highest point in hand to orange energy. Okay, or ignition coil. At the start of the first turn, apply 2 strength to every attack unit. Oh, okay. So on the first turn, because we've now got 4 attack units, they could all be quite handy. We cause an extra 2, 4, 6, potentially 8 points of damage at the start. Yeah, we'll have that, please. We'll have an ignition coil. Oh, it's an item thingy. Oh, it's not a thing we fit to the ship. Okay, then we've got 5 days off. Lovely. Oh, these are different. Unknown. Upgrades. Repairs. Repairs might be quite good. But also, I wouldn't mind an upgrade. Let's go for an upgrade. We'll fly over there. As interstellar labour costs continue to rise, automation is becoming a prominent trend across various industries. Just like the unit upgrade factory you're currently in, there are only 2 automated upgrade machines on display with no one around. One machine accepts star coins, while the other accepts armour. It is strange that these 2 machines are mutually exclusive, and you can only choose one to use. No, we'll lose coins, because that's kind of what we've earned them for. So yeah, we'll do that, please. So place suitable units. Oh, I see. Right. So we can now... Oh, hang on, they've got a pairing thing. When loading 2 energy at the same point, gain 2 strength. Oh, I didn't notice that. I possibly should have been aware of that. Does that upgrade? We could upgrade the high pressure diverter so we can use... Oh, it can use anything. Ah, that might be quite handy. That can take 2 things, as can that. That can take 2 2 blobs of energy. That can take... what does that do? Oh, that means it takes an orange energy and anything. And that generates 4. Okay, 1 orange 4-point energy. Oh, I want to upgrade all of these things. Okay, I think we upgrade that. So we're down to 20. So upgrade that, please. Right, there we go. So that's a little bit better. And this is repeatable. So we could do it again. So I think we get 1 more upgrade. Maybe we could... hang on. If that now can accept anything, if we upgrade the high energy cube, if we can put anything in there, we can generate a 4-point piece of orange energy, which we could then put into that to turn it into a 5-point energy block, and then put that into the overclocker, which now accepts anything, to make that fire 8 points of damage. Okay, there we go. That seems like a plan. We'll pop that in, please. Okie dokie. Right, and then leave. After you left the factory, an engineer covered in sweat crawls out from the machine. Oh, okay. So there was a person under there all along, was there? Okay, that's a little bit weird. Right, we've got 2 days. Repair or mystery. I think maybe a repair. If we're going up against the boss, I kind of feel like possibly we should repair ourselves. Welcome to the space repair base. The technician greets you with a professional smile, his shiny golden tooth glistening in the sunlight. We take pride in serving bounty hunters with top-notch services. Of course, if you're feeling generous, we have even more surprise for you. Okay, so we could just get a hit points back. We could restore all hit points for 1 fuel, but we don't need to because we only need 8 back anyway. Or we could take 4 damage and restore all fuel. But we're only 1 point down. And taking 4 damage would be bad. No, just fix it up, please. There we go. Perfect. After the free repair, you feel like you got a great deal. I mean, it couldn't have been much better, could it? Let's be honest. Okay. Right. No vacation days left. Let's get off the beach. Stop drinking the pina coladas. End the vacation. Call for support. Okay, when needed, you can use call for support. Shop, repair, fuel refill. Each call for support chance can be used once per run, so use it wisely. Oh, okay. So we can sort of phone a friend. Okie doke, marvellous. It's Moonshadow, a formidable foe. Something I didn't read in time. Sorry about that. I didn't see what you said, but I'm sure it was very, very wise. Right, now it's time for the big boss fight. So we've got to face off against Ryoma, who is piloting the Moonshadow. Ryoma, the sword genius. Okay, not entirely sure if swords are going to be incredibly helpful in a space battle, but okay, is said to have gone completely insane after seeing the perception of the Undeptus Mechanion. He integrated all his sword insights and his famous sword, Moonshadow, into his ship. Okay, so he's trying to treat his spaceship like a sword? What have we got here? So that's a legendary kind of thing called Moonshadow. So that's his fancy kind of famous sword. Upon reaching 0 durability, switch to the other attack mode. Oh, okay, so maybe getting his durability down isn't going to be particularly handy. Okay, right, let's begin the battle against the big bad. Oh, his ship is enormous. When facing unbeatable enemies, you can choose temporary retreat. You'll return to the state before the battle started. Okay, so if we want to, we can just run away. Oh, what? 15 points of damage? Oh, okay, right, has he only got the one? I think he might have only one. Oh, I see. Okay, so either this thing fires or those things fire. That's his kind of Moonshadow ability thing. Right, so that's going to cause us 13 points of damage. Oh dear. Right, that's not particularly good, is it? We might be able to negate that a little bit, though. So if we put the 4 into the upgraded high energy cube to generate an orange 4, put that into there to generate an orange 5, we can now put that into the high pressure diverter, which, because that's been upgraded, can now accept anything, not just blue. So we can put that into there. Right, we're now taking 5 points of damage rather than a lot. Okay, and then we can put that into there. Oh yeah, look, that thing isn't going to do anything. That needs orange energy. Nah, botherations. Okay, oh, hang on. On energy, generate 1 orange 4-point energy. We can put that in there. Can we do that again? And it needs orange. Ah, botherations. No, okay, never mind. That's not going to fire, I don't think. Or might it fire because of the ignition coil thing? Possibly. I don't know. Okay, right. We're going to put that into there to turn that from a 2 into a 3. And then we'll just load up what we've got. We're loading 2 energy at the same point. Gain 2 strength. Oh, okay. Put a 3 in. Put another 3 in. Right. We're actually causing damage. We're actually going to cause 3 points of damage. We're going to beat back this gigantic big 15-point blast and actually cause you some damage. Okay, that's quite good. And then we'll go there as well, just to cause an additional point of damage. Right, I think we've got the boost thing, haven't we, from the ignition core. So next time, it might not be quite so good, but I think that's going to be quite effective. So, yeah, okay, boom, end the turn, and bang. Okay, they took 10 damage. Oh dear. Right, so now they've got just the 15 again. Okay, right, just a casual 15 points of damage, like you do. That could go into here. So that can cause 4 points. When loaded with the last energy in hand, generate 1 energy. Okay, we'll do that at the end then. That can go into here to cause 8 points of damage from that thing. So we're going to take 7. The 3, that could load... What does that do? That generates 1 4-point orange energy. So that could be a 4-point orange. And then we could put the blue into here to up that to a 4. We could put the 2 oranges into there, look. Orange. I know we're not doing this thing again. Like that and like that. That's a pair. So again, it's causing it's causing all of 3 points of damage. And then put a 4 in just here. So we're going to cause them another 7. And it's going to paralyze them. Yes. Okay. So boom. There we go. Bang. Right. But they're not properly paralyzed because now they have this edge cutter thing. And they're paralyzed now. Okay, right, so they are paralyzed for a turn. Their main weapon is off, but now they're going to be using these things rather than the big sticky out weapon at the front. Okay, and now I've got 5, 1, and 3. Okay, so put the 5 into there because we can. So that's 8 points of damage that they can't avoid. And then we've got the 1 could go into there to generate a 4-point orange block. That could go into there, generate 4 blue. We could put that into here to just make that cause more damage. And then, when loaded with the last energy in hand, generate 1 energy. So we could put that into there, and that's going to generate another 5. Oh, that's very jazzy. Okay, and again, it was the last one in the hand. So it generated another 2, which we can up to 3, and then put just there. Oh, that was very good. Oh, that was fantabulous. Okay, yeah, that was very effective. Right, 24 points of damage coming your way, and we are doing numbers. However, now I think we might possibly get quite hurt. Oh dear. Right, let's move out of the way, shall we? Let's move downwards. Okay. We've still got 3 attacks on us, though. Oh dear. Okay. They've only got 19 left. They only have 19, so it's not insurmountable. We could do this. How are we going to do this, though? So, yeah, that's going to cause us some problems, isn't it? This 8 and this 6 is going to be bad. Okay, put the 5 into there, like that. So immediately we're causing 2 points of damage to them. That overclocking thingamabob is amazing. That was arguably the most important thing we've got. We could then put the 1 into there to turn that into a 2? Is that what we want to do? Or do we put the 1 into here to turn that into a 4-point orange energy, of course. Oh, 2 energy the same point. Okay. Do we put both those into there? So that's going to be 8. So we're going to cause 16 points of damage through that middle bit. So they're going to take a lot of damage through this lane. But we're also going to take a bit of a kicking. Although, hang on. No, what if we keep putting the last energy in hand into that thing? Just see if it works. So if we put the 4 just here, that's fine. Put that 4 into there, we're then going to get a random thing, which is just a 1. But we can up it to a 2, like that. And then we can put the 2 into here. Okay, right. So we're going to cause some damage. That's fine. Okay, we're going to take a few hits, but we are causing them some damage. Okay, right. Boom. And our shields are completely wiped out. But we have only taken 4 actual hit points. They're down to 11. They're down to just 11. Okay. If we could just, concentrate all the fire down the middle, for example. Right, 4. Put that into there. Turn that into a 5. Yeah, turn that into a 5. Put that into there. Right, that's 2 points of damage. So they're already taking 2 points. Then we need to make the most of what we've got. We haven't got any orange. Oh, hang on. We could have an orange. Get a 4-point orange to put that into there. So do that last. So what do we do with the 3? Let's put the 3 into here to cause damage to that middle row. So we'll do that. Boop. And then we'll put that into there, which would generate another thing. Okay, it's another 4. Put that into there, generate another thing. It's a 5. Okay. Right, that was incredibly jammy. Okay. So if we put that there, they're going to be gone. Yeah, they're destroyed. They're destroyed. Farewell, whatever your name is. I forgot what your name is. Farewell, Moon Shadow Pilot. But you're going to get blown up, I'm afraid. And boom! Adversity is a bouquet that decorates my life. He says, as he flies off into the empty, vast nothingness of space. Bye-bye, I'm going to give you an inspirational quote. Okay, 5-star coins. Restore all hit points and fuel. Thank you very much. Choose one treasure. Now you're talking. For every 15 energy loaded, generate one 1-point orange. Or, for each newly gained unit, gain 1 maximum hit point. I mean, that might be helpful, actually. Because we're going to pick up a unit in a minute. So that'll just give us 1 more hit point, which could help us out quite a bit. So, yeah, all right, we'll have that. Got some nice building blocks on the ship now. And we can pick our unit. We can either... Oh, it's a legendary. Okay, we have to have one of those. Where energy is generated during your turn, load 1 copy. Okay. Or a breakthrough. At the start of the battle, degrade the colours of all unit slots. I don't know what that means, but that's a legendary thing, so it therefore must be better. Right, our hit points just went up by 1. However, the weight of that is 1. So at the minute we can't fit this thing because we've got 7 things on board. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we've got 7 things. How can we get that fitted? Do we go for a modification for 4 days? And then go to the shop for 2 days? That sounds like an amazing use of our time. Yes, okay. Modification. I want to be able to hold more stuff on the ship. On an unnamed planet, you encounter the legendary bounty hunter Jetlo, who has almost obliterated the headquarters of the Hyena Gang single-handedly. You have admired his name in the Bounty Hunters Association Hall of Fame, and even own a rare SSR character card of him in the universe popular LONESTAR card. He has retired and become a unit modifier on this remote planet. He agrees to help adjust your units when he knows you're a younger bounty hunter. Okay, so we could copy 1 unit. We could copy the lowest graded slot of 1 unit. What does that mean? The lowest graded slot. Okay, or we could get his signature. I mean, we can't fit the units on that we've got now, so there's no point copying a unit. Because we can't do anything with it. Or that won't be quite handy. But, or maybe that one. Another pair core. No, because it's only good because it's working with that thing, isn't it? Copy the lowest graded colour slot of 1 unit. I don't know what that means. Or just get the person's signature. Which might be quite a jazzy thing to do. Okay, do you know what? I don't know what that means. So we're just going to get his signature. This might be a terrible use of our time. We're just going to do that. You know what? In another world, I had a friend who was both my mentor and comrade. His final words to me before he passed are what I want to pass on to you. Saying this, he signs the card with, "Now fly," pats your shoulder, and leaves. Okay, right. So we've picked up an exciting thing. I was kind of secretly hoping that it might appear as like a treasure item over here. But it hasn't. Botherations. Okay, and then... we can either go for star coins or we could go to the shop. We've got 18 star coins. Let's go shopping, shall we? Ever since the big shop pilot Cabby visited the repair station, it has become a trending hotspot. The queue for ship modifications has even caused a gridlock in the cosmic lanes. So we could work there for some money. We could gain 1 fuel, but we're maxed out. Or we could enter the shop. Absolutely. I want to go shopping, please. And it looks like we can afford everything. Okay. Okay, right. So these are units. So is there any point buying these? Because we can't fit them into the ship anyway. So high energy induction. When generating orange energy in your turn, gain 2 strength. Okay, that seems quite handy. Armor smelter. Take 2 damage and generate 1 energy. We've got a... oh, that's legendary. White reaction crystal. When a white slot of adjacent units is loaded, gain 2 strength. Oh, that's quite good. So if you put these... oh yeah, that is quite good, isn't it? So you gain 2 strength. So if you put... hang on, no, when a white slot of adjacent units is loaded. Okay, so if that was in the middle, and that basic core was on either side of it, if you loaded them with white energy, they're going to get an extra 2 hits. That's quite good. Power supply module. At the start of the battle, apply 4 power to the attack unit in front. Okay, well that's quite good as well. You could put that into there. You could plumb that in, and then you can make that super powerful, particularly on the first turn. We could upgrade one selected unit. We could have an onboard audio system. At the start of the battle, apply 1 power to attack units in the bottom lane, or flawless medal. After battle, if your shield is more than 0, add 4 star coins to the reward. Okay, I'm not so bothered about that. Do we go for... There's quite a few good things. We could get an upgrade. We could make that thing incredibly powerful, but it weighs stuff. So we can't fit anything on board right now because we haven't got enough ship weight, which is a little bit of a nuisance, isn't it? So we could go for that and make that incredibly powerful, because that'll be in front of this power supply module. We could go for that and gain 2 strength on adjacent shooty things, or we could upgrade a unit. Do you know what? Because you can't fit anything else on the ship, for now, let's upgrade something we already have. Because if we buy that, we can't fit it. There are 2 things we can't fit. So let's buy an upgrade, shall we? Okay, place suitable units. Right, what do we want to upgrade? I mean, maybe that? Is that good? That's 2 energy, same type. That's 4 strength. That, I don't think that can be upgraded. That's already been upgraded, I think. That means it can just take 2 things. That's 2 things. That is orange and blue energy. That is orange and white energy rather than orange and blue. And that can't be upgraded. Okay, how about then we upgrade that thing? Because that was quite handy. Just getting sort of free cards, free sort of energy blocks, wherever they are, to put elsewhere. Just do it at the end. But now rather than orange, we can put orange or blue. Yeah, we'll do that, please. Confirm that. And I think we are now officially broke. Okay. Oh, look, we've got like a Wild West kind of thing going on. Okay. You spot a vendor selling various spaceship units along the space lane. It seems they know how to attract customers. And now we are done. End our vacation. And, instruct to 0. As a 1-star hunter, you have claimed the bounties for the following criminals. Okay, they're all done. The association has promoted you to a 2-star hunter. Oh, we're a 2-star hunter. Head to a new galaxy. Okay, right. Engage the hyperdrive. Thrusters to maximum. Impulse. Engage. Upgrade preview. If you want to know the upgraded effects of a unit, you can expand the upgrade preview box on the right-hand side. The top right corner icon on the unit indicates whether it can be upgraded. Okay, that's fine. We can't do upgrades right now. Oh yeah, but look. There we go. We've got ourselves 2 stars. And is that how many things you have to complete? So you have to complete 12 battles. Okay, so you complete 4 when you're a 1-star hunter, 4 as a 2-star hunter, and 4 as a 3-star hunter. Right, I see. I get it. And then you sort of complete the run. But of course, it's a roguelike. You kind of go back and try again with different things. Okie dokie. Right, so now level 2 has us facing off against Jin. Jin, the henchman criminal in the spaceship Thornmail. Right, Jin used to be a bounty hunter until he encountered a major downsizing in the Bounty Hunter Association. He knows everything about hunters, including their extreme fondness for their ships. Therefore, he modified a ship that would give all hunters a hard time. Okay, that doesn't sound very encouraging. And he's got a big, gigantic, sort of big shooty gun thing, which could be a little bit dangerous to us. Do you know what, though? Now that we are officially a 2-star bounty hunter, which is quite good, isn't it? That is quite the achievement. That's a good thing. And it means, of course, as well, that we didn't explode, which is always a positive, isn't it? That's always a plus. So now that we are a 2-star bounty hunter and we didn't explode, I think it's a good time to wrap things up for now. Let's finish things up with our little look at Lone Star. I think we have had a pretty good look at the game to see what it's all about and how it works and all that kind of stuff. And yes, because we have just kind of been promoted up from 1-star to 2 stars, I feel like that's a good point to kind of stop things in terms of the story of our character. Because, yeah, I think if we're sort of right, we've got another 8 battles ahead of us possibly. So 4 on the sort of 2-star rank and then 4 on the 3-star rank. So that could take a little while to get sorted, couldn't it? That could be a while. So I think, yeah, we'll finish things up for now, and we should just imagine that we go on and become the most successful bounty hunter in all of the known universe. It shall be glorious, and then maybe one day we can also work on some sort of random planet somewhere and somebody can come and get our autograph. That'd be quite fun, wouldn't it? But yeah, in terms of the game, I've really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. I did not think it was going to be quite a sort of turn-based and numbery. I thought from looking at these sort of Steam Store page stuff, kind of at a glance I will admit, I saw it and thought, do you know what, that looks quite good fun, let's go and dive in. I thought it was going to be more sort of controlling the spaceship in a more real-time kind of a way. So I thought we'd be kind of moving up and down the screen and pressing buttons to fire various weapons and things. A little bit sort of, FTL type, slightly different to that, but a little bit like FTL, but no, it's actually really good. It works very, very well. And there are quite a lot of sort of tactical decisions to make about where you apply your kind of energy blocks and whether you upgrade them or use them for various weapons. And then, of course, you get your upgrades and things like that. That can change things. And I think what helped us, the sort of deciding factor, was that thing there. That high pressure diverter thing, I think pretty much saved us. I think if we didn't have that, we would have been in trouble quite a few times. So yeah, that thing, just put 5 energy in and it generates 8 strength out of that. And then, of course, you can just sort of add more to this anyway. So that was really, really helpful. That was a very, very good thing. So quite glad we got that one. But there's a lot to do. And imagine the amount of sort of, gear and combos and all these things as well. We've got so many of the bits and bobs. So there's a lot going on. There is a lot happening in this game. And one thing we didn't see is a change of pilot. Now, I'm not quite sure how that happens. I don't know if you get to the end of the run and then depending on how you do, you get to pick a different pilot or something. So, I mean, yeah, our pilot there was good. They gave us more hit points, and that's always a good thing. But yeah, the other pilots might give you more fuel or more attack damage or more shields or earn more money or whatever. I don't know. So that's something as well that we didn't even look at. And we've been playing for a little while. I mean, that says an hour, 8 minutes. But that includes some, time for me to be sort of waffling on. And also, I did go make a cup of tea during that time. So that's not entirely reflective of how long we've been playing. But let's call it an hour-ish to get the first sort of thing done. There's quite a lot of game going on. And of course, it's replayable. We're going to get blown up at some point, so we come back and do it again. So yeah, really, really good. Very enjoyable. And it has got that sort of lovely tongue-in-cheek humour to it as well, where we sort of saw the person going, oh no, we're in a 2D universe, make your mind up or something. So it's got that little bit of daft humour as well, which I do quite like. So yeah, all in all, very, very enjoyable. I've had a lovely time with LONESTAR. But yes, let's wrap things up for now, shall we? Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. It's got spinny bits on it. It's got whooshy bits coming out of the spinny bits. Wibbly, wavy, round science cylinders. And there's the sun. I can tell that's the sun because it's the hot thing in the middle. It's not a good day for science. It's not a good day to be a scientist. It's almost like I shouldn't be put in charge of running a gigantic spaceship that is the last hope of mankind.